It's another beautiful but very, very windy day in the Villages, Florida today. Hey everybody, I'm Michael.
And I'm Tiffany.
And today is, what's today?
Tuesday, August 6th.
2024, and it's kind of the day and a half after hurricane slash tropical storm Debbie, I totally forgot the name of it, came through here. So we still have some of those outer band winds blowing around. And today we are starting our adventure here in the parking lot of Sawgrass.
Yes, specifically Clifton Cove putting course.
So I'll get out and show you this putting course here in just a second. And looking back there behind me, it's not flooded. So thankfully, with the wind blowing and the sun being behind the clouds, it's actually cooled things off today. There is Sawgrass Grove and McGrady's Pub over there across the way, and we're right here at Clifton Cove putting course. This is one of Tiffany and I's favorite putting courses to come check out because it's just so beautiful with these big, giant, old oak trees with all the Spanish moss blowing around. And we've seen the workers out here already today. They've got this area totally cleaned up, picking up all the branches and stuff like that. But you can see this area is not flooded because the infrastructure the Villages has here for draining the ponds a couple of days before we get big storms like that. That way we have enough room in the ponds for all that excess rain. So we're not going to be hanging out at Sawgrass today. We're just using this kind of as a point of reference for you because we've been doing a lot of videos over here in the brand new section of the Villages, but today we're up for kind of an all-day challenge and journey. So what are we going to be doing today, Tiffany?
So we're going to go all the way up to the historic side, and we're going to try to find Schwartz's original house.
Yep.
And then we're going to check out one of the, I think it is the original country club from 1985.
And what's it called?
Orange Blossom Hills Country Club.
So from right here at Sawgrass Grove to there, it's about 18 miles. And from our house to there is about 22, 23 miles. So that means we're about 4 or 5 miles from our house here at Sawgrass Grove. So we left the house, we had 100% state of charge on our golf cart battery. And it says from right here, taking the golf cart path, it'll take us about an hour and 18 minutes just to get there, right?
Yes, and I'm driving today. We'll see how long it really takes us.
So we do have a lot of wind blowing. We're not gonna make too many stops, but with Tiffany driving, that will allow me to kind of flip the camera around every once in a while and vlog and point out some of the landmarks. But we're gonna try to get up there and have a late lunch and show you around and then see if we can find Schwartz's original house up there in Orange Blossom. We're all buckled up. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm never ready, but more importantly, are you ready? Let's go. Takes off a little bit slow at first, but we'll definitely pick up some speed going down the multimodal cart path. Hold on to your hat. It's a very, very windy day. Boulevard multimodal path, and we got the Aviary Recreation Center back there behind us, and we got some blue skies and big puffy white clouds up ahead. So hopefully no rain in the forecast, but there's going to be a lot of wind. stop though, so I'm kind of eyeballing as we go by any of these. So we're now going over the Chitty Chatty Bridge, and on the other side, you remember the name of that shopping center over there?
Is that, I don't know, is that Lake Deaton?
Yes,
Plaza?
that's Lake Deaton Plaza over there. So you'll see it just as soon as we come up here to the top of the hill and we go across the bridge. So we're making our way across the Chitty Chatty Bridge. We've got one of the county highways down there below us. Off to our left is, what recreation center is that? Do you remember?
Nope.
We'll look it on the map and tell you.
Rohan, maybe?
I think it's Rohan, and then straight across, I think that's the Lake Deaton Shopping Plaza. So, yeah, we need to spend more time up here.
Yes, we need to learn all our names. I saw a lot of people out in the sports pool. That
Yeah.
looks like a lot of fun.
Clear.
Everything was closed yesterday, Sunday and yesterday, so everybody's out in full force today.
Yep.
Villagers do not like to stay inside when there's any sun at all.
A lot of activity going on back there. So, yes, Tiffany is correct. It is the Rohan Recreation Center. So we had to get off the Multimodal for just a minute, and now we're back on the road, but now we're going to take a right and get back onto the Multimodal. Say that fast 3 times. Multimodal, multimodal, multimodal.
Still some debris out here.
Yep. Clear. That's the job of the passenger, is to look right whenever you come to an intersection and make sure the driver knows that it's all clear for you to take a left or to take a right. Clear my way, clear my way, clear, clear, clear. Cut the grass and cleaning the debris up. Not clear your way, not clear your way. Go to the middle just to be safe, but don't go. So go to the middle. They don't have the arms up. Don't go yet, don't go. They're not stopping. All right, go, 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 go. So the villages, in preparation for any big storms or heavy winds, they take down the gate arms to the entry of each of the different neighborhoods. People are supposed to stop to make sure you don't hit any golf carts, but as you saw there, only one car stopped, and so you got to be really, really careful and keep your head on a swivel, and just remember, even though you might have the right of way, other people may not stop for you. And we may be having rain. We may be about to have rain. Oh no, watch this sprinkler.
Oh no.
Yay, we didn't get wet.
Yay! that was
very
would have
close.
been ugly.
So now we're coming up on one of Tiffany's favorite recreation centers and also one of her favorite intersections in the entire villages. Where are we at?
I think we're at Colony Cottage.
Yep.
But I just love how they have a stoplight for golf carts.
And luckily it was green when we got here. That's the first time the light's ever been green. Usually it's always red and we have to stop. So now we're coming up on one of Tiffany's favorite recreation centers and also one of her favorite intersections in the entire Villages. Where are we at?
I think we're at Colony Cottage.
Yep.
But I just love how they have a stoplight for golf carts.
And luckily it was green when we got here. That's the first time the light's ever been green. Usually it's always red and we have to stop. So we need more of those here in the Villages.
It's fun.
And safe.
Yeah.
It's like 100 dragonflies right there in that area. It's cool.
We gotta start checking the weather for Lady Lake when we come up here.
We gotta go do it now. We said it. We gotta go make the vlog. So whatever happens, happens. We get soaking wet.
Yeah,
that's part of
the story.
Yep.
There's still full force empty in those ponds.
We still have not come up here to eat yet. We're gonna do it at some point, but not today. Look, the parking lot's pretty packed. So we'll take a right here and just drive down so you can kind of see there is the Havana Country Club right there. All right, we'll take this all the way to Lake Sumter Landing and then up to Spanish Springs. All right, I don't know if it's clear yet or not. Let's watch and see. Clear, 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 clear. Couldn't tell they're gonna turn in or not.
Yep.
So according to the weather app, there was no rain in the forecast, but it is Central Florida, so you can get an unexpected rain shower any time of day, any time of year. So the clouds up there don't look too ominous, but who knows? We may have to use our rain gear again later on this afternoon.
Hopefully it just sprinkles and cools things off, even though it's actually pretty nice today.
Yep.
Still humid, but the temperature is much better.
It always feels awesome when you keep moving on the golf cart.
Yes, that's the key. Keep moving.
Look at all the mushrooms that popped up from that rain.
Oh, wow.
Clear?
golf courses were closed.
Yikes.
It's on both sides.
That is a beautiful golf cart.
It's so pretty.
That's a golf car, not a golf cart. We're leaving the village of Caroline. Not Carolina, Caroline.
This was part of the race course for the 5K up here at Lake Sumter.
Which we're going to hang a right here after we stop and go right by Lake Sumter Landing before we get to Spanish Springs. hard to believe, but the first 5K of the year, that'll be coming up, I think, in October, right?
It is October, I want to say 19th. I just put it on our calendar.
All right, so make sure you follow us on Facebook, because Tiffany will post the link as soon as we create our own team. Yep, you're going through here. Okay, go through the parking lot. So there's the Winn-Dixie straight ahead, but we're going to take a right, and then up ahead there, that is Lake Sumter Landing. But we will not be driving through it because we got to hang a right and get back on the Multimodal to head up towards Spanish Springs. So we'll take a right here, but straight across is one of these sales and information offices. And then we'll go up here and hang a left. You don't want to stay on the main road and get out there in that roundabout. That would not be pretty. So welcome to the Villages, a golf cart community. Drive with care. And this would be what you'd technically call the historic side now, right?
Yes, I think.
This is where the Villages originally started, some of the original neighborhoods and the original town square. So we got the village of Rio Ponderosa to our right over there. So welcome to Spanish Springs, the original town square. It just celebrated its 30th anniversary a couple of months ago. We got the 30th anniversary banners flying here. So we had a fun golf cart ride all the way up here to Spanish Springs. You can see all the workers were out cleaning up the debris. They had the sprinklers still going so they could drain the retention ponds, because I think we're still going to get a lot more heavy rain later on this week. So back here behind me is Spanish Springs. That's the original town square. They just celebrated their 30th anniversary. Matter of fact, we did a video on that, so check the description below for that video. But let me pan around this way. Tiffany is still driving the golf cart, and we're getting ready to do something that's a first for us, and that is drive over the original historic Spanish Springs Bridge over here. So we've never ever done this before, and from my understanding, that's a very, very narrow bridge. You ready to do this, honey?
I'm ready.
Are you ready? So we got out of the golf cart to take a quick selfie, but we got to hurry up because their lunch special ends in 23 minutes.
We'll see if we make it.
You can see it flooded up this area, and the ducks are really loving it. All right, here we go. We're getting ready to go over this golf cart bridge, so we're going to take it slow and steady because this is pretty narrow. Clear my way. So we made it up here to the country club with just a few minutes to spare before their lunch special ends. So let's get inside and see what it's all about. And then when we get done with lunch, we'll come over here and check out the pool area. This one has a grotto with the waterfall and everything. That's awesome. Got the big giant water tower back here. And we're making our way over here to the dining room. So welcome to Orange Blossom Hills Golf and Country Club. Our first time here. There's the daily sun, so you can see that today is Tuesday, August the 6th, 2024. Let's make our way inside. So we made it to the Orange Blossom Country Club. We already went inside and had lunch.
It was so good.
Yep.
We said that this is probably one of the better tasting meals
Yep.
that we've had in the Villages. And it was a lunch special for $12. And I had the Reuben sandwich and
Yep.
fries.
And then I had the fish and chips, which we went halvesies. We kind of split it because
Yeah.
we didn't know what we wanted. We have an awesome waitress. What was her name again?
Haley.
So this is Haley. So if you come up here to the Orange Blossom Country Club, make sure you ask for her. Great service. We made it in right before the lunch special ended at 3 o'clock. I think she put her order in at 2:59 p.m.
Yeah, she was very nice.
But they do also have some other specials starting after 3 o'clock. A great menu. Do you remember some of the things that are on that?
Well, it's 2 for $30, or
Okay.
you can get 1 for $15
Yep.
if you're by yourself. She said that the lemon pepper butterfish is one of the most popular, or the apple sage pork chops. That sounded good. I forget, there's quite a bit, but we got copies of the menu for you.
And I'll put those up on the screen right now, so as I'm kind of talking and bantering to you, you can actually see the lunch special menus. You took pictures of the dinner menu too, right?
Yes.
So you can see those right now, and yeah, let us know. Have you been up here to eat at the Orange Blossom Country Club?
Right, and I did notice one thing. They cater to gluten-free pretty well. There were a lot of gluten-free options on the menu.
We're not gluten-free though.
No, we're not, but I did notice that. So
Yeah.
a lot of you asked, so there was a lot of options here.
So even though it's a very windy day, it's also a very beautiful and slightly hot day. It'd be an awesome day to be back there in that pool back there, right?
Yes, so this is one of those priority membership pools. Anybody can go in the golf shop or into the restaurant.
Yep.
But the pool you do have to join. It's an extra membership, and there's 6 different pools. I think there's 6 that if you join, that you can go to, and it was beautiful. There's a grotto. It has a big
Hot tub.
Lots of shade.
Yeah.
And they have an outdoor bar, an outdoor bar area. And they even said that they serve you at the pool. You don't even have to get up. So they have a pool server, I think her name's Angela, and she'll come around and take your order, and you don't even have to get up. I was like, okay, this is right up my alley. So we might be joining the priority pools.
Too bad it's so far away from us. It's about an hour and 20 minutes by golf cart. We'll have to see by car, but yeah, maybe we'll have to make this kind of be our mobile office. We'll bring the Tesla up here. We can work and then go swim for a while and work, swim for a while.
Eat.
Yeah, eat, exactly. Yeah, but so far, the hospitality up here has been awesome. Everybody that we met, from the hostess to all the servers to in the golf shop, everybody's just been so friendly, so courteous, so helpful, and just answered all of our questions. So if you haven't been up here yet, you need to come check it out, right?
Right.
I think we'll definitely be back to this area.
We will.
Yeah.
We will.
And the good thing, it's just right across the street. It's not that far from Spanish Springs. So if you're going to visit the Spanish Springs Town Square, whether it be by car or golf cart, it's just right across the road over here. So yeah.
Just follow the water tower.
There you go. So speaking of the water tower, I love water towers, and they're all throughout the Villages. This looks like one of the oldest original ones there. As I pan around this way, you'll see here is one of the golf courses, and the golf courses are still closed because of all the rain and flooding that we got going on. But this one actually looks like in pretty good condition. I asked them in the golf shop. They think it's still going to be closed tomorrow, but hopefully they'll get all the golf courses opened up later this week. So while we still have some good weather before it starts raining, why don't we jump on the golf cart? We'll ride around and go see what else we can find in this area. And then our ultimate goal is to see if we can find Harold Schwartz's original house. You ready to do it?
I'm ready.
All right, so we'll stop here and then we'll make a left onto Aloha Way. Watch out for this little dip they got in the road there. It's probably to make sure people slow down. All right, we got one golf cart coming this way. We'll let them come on by. So we're making a left here on Aloha Way. And can you guess which one was Mr. Schwartz's former home? It's that blue one right there, right next to that brand new one. Wow, check it out. Looks like they're building a brand new designer or maybe a premier home next door to it. Is that the actual park back there behind me? It's over there, okay. So we'll drive down this way though. We'll stop here at the corner of Aloha and Tarson. And there is Mr. Schwartz's original home right there. That is awesome. But what's really impressive is look at this brand new block home they're building right here. Wow, if you own this home, reach out to us. We'd love to know more about this. So I don't know if you can see it back there in the background, but there is the water tower for the Orange Blossom Country Club, where we were just at like 3 minutes ago, right?
Yes, quick 3-minute golf cart ride over here.
So if you use the Villages app, one of the little features that you can do is you can search on nearby, and that's what we did. So where are we at right now?
We are at Schwartz Park.
Appropriately named, right?
Exactly. It's got a few little spots for the golf carts.
Yep.
It's got car parking and handicap parking and a little bit of picnic tables and some beautiful benches looking out at the water.
Yeah, so we haven't seen any gators yet. I keep glancing back here. You know, it is one of those things when you're standing close to water anywhere in Florida, you don't want to stand too close to it and you don't want to have your back to it. But I got this little camera right here in the front, a little screen. So I'm watching for gators back there. Haven't seen any. Maybe we'll see some before the day's over with, right?
Right, because the water is pretty high up here.
Yeah.
It's up to the bottom of people's docks.
Yep.
So
speaking of docks, Mr. Schwartz's house is just on the other side of this camera over there. Pretty exciting, right?
it is. I'm excited to go see it.
So let me spin around and I'll show it to you from this angle, and then yeah, we'll walk over there and give you a better view of it. Here we go. There it is. It's that blue house back there by all the palm trees. Looks like you got a magnolia tree over there maybe. And then there is some type of, I don't know, boardwalk? What would you call that?
Yeah, deck.
A deck. So let's walk across the street and see what we can see. There's the water tower. There's the water. There's Tiffany. Let's make our way across the street. We'll step up on this and give you a better view of Mr. Schwartz's house. There you go. It's that blue one right there on the corner. That's pretty awesome. So let me spin around and give you a 360-degree perspective. There's Schwartz Park. You got the lake, the water tower over there in the background. And as we pan around this way, you will see that we are at the intersection of Aloha and Tarson, and that is where Mr. Schwartz's home is located. This is the original village, the original neighborhood. As we pan around over here in this little lake, wow, what gorgeous views. You'll see that you have these pre-manufactured mobile homes, basically, that have been standing for 30, 40 years, and they have held up to hurricanes, tropical storms, and so forth. But every once in a while, there does become an empty lot available, just like this one next door to Mr. Schwartz's house, and it looks like someone's building a custom either designer or premier home. Not sure which, but if that's your home, wow, that looks awesome. You're going to have a great view. So reach out to us in the comments below, and we'd love to come talk to you about your home, especially since you're right here on this lake and right next to the original Mr. Schwartz home. So all right, let me keep panning around this way and give you the rest of this 360-degree perspective. And as we do, you'll see they also have this dock right here. And then sitting on the dock of a bay, it's Tiffany.
In the shade.
There you go. Right where you should be, right?
That's right.
So there is another park over here somewhere. We're going to see if we can go find it. And I think they have, I think 3 different recreation centers. Don't know if we have time to go see all of them, but we're going to go try to find at least one of them. So there's one more view of Mr. Schwartz's original home. So one more look at the dock, and then also Mr. Schwartz's home right here in the corner. What a cool piece of history that someone owns right there. That's cool. They got a, looks like a drive-through carport there. You have a driveway on either side of the property. Clear. My way. Clear your way. All right, so we're on the lookout for Boone Park, and I think it's going to be down here on our left-hand side. Don't know if they have golf cart parking or not, but we'll go find out. There he goes, parking right there.
Right here.
So Tiffany's going to hang out in the shade of the golf cart. I'm going to walk down here and give you a quick tour of Boone Park. So you got a couple little benches right here underneath this little shelter. Over here to our left, it looks like they got a couple of old-timey, old-fashioned grill where you bring your own charcoal. Grill up some steaks right there on that thing. Got a nice little picnic table. Got a great view of the little pond right here. A bunch of ducks out here today. We've seen a lot of ducks and a lot of different birds. Again, I'm keeping my eyes out for any gators down here, especially kind of lurking in that area right over there. But as you pan around, you can see the water level's pretty high on that dock or that pier over there. It was probably up over that yesterday. So let's walk back up this direction and give you a view of that. But yeah, you can tell the sun is setting behind me, so be a great place to watch the sunset. And then we'll make our way down the boardwalk and out to the end of this little dock. Wow, this is very nice, very beautiful, very peaceful up here. But as we make our way back down here, check it out. There you go, another brand new or relatively brand new house. It looks like two of them right there in the corner. So, that might be an option. If you're looking for something with a lot more mature trees and landscaping and stuff like that, well, we don't have that down in the south. You got it up here, but this whole area has existed for the last 40 years plus. So give us some time, and 30 or 40 years down the south, we'll have some huge palm trees and other types of trees to give us some shade as well. Speaking of being in the shade,
I'm the smart one.
clear my way, clear, clear, clear. Awesome. Awesome, Orange Blossom. So we're taking a left on Oxbow Drive. And then we're gonna get up here and stop at the stop sign and take a right on Turnberry Lane. And then down at the very end of this road, we should come to a cul-de-sac. Yeah, it says no outlet right there. But there should be a golf cart path. Hey, wow, I just saw my first loofahs.
Yep.
Did y'all see that was the first loofahs on that car back there? We've lived in the Villages now for 8 months, and that's the first time we've ever spotted any loofahs. I'll have to slow down that video and we'll see if it's still there when we get back on the way back. All right, so here you go. You can see we're at the end of this cul-de-sac. And this is our first time in this area, so we'll figure it out. But it looks like, there it is, right there, straight ahead. So we found the Silver Lake Recreation Center, and we also found this nice patch of shade underneath this ginormous tree back here behind us. That is one of the nice things about being up here in the historic section, right?
Right. We have found a place to park in the shade everywhere we've gone.
Yep.
And I can say that does not happen in the southern part.
Yeah, I'll spin around. There you go. You'll see the golf cart right there in the shade. So it's really tough to find some shade down south.
Yeah.
But we stepped inside, and why don't you tell them a little bit about it?
So it looks like the main part of this rec center is the billiards room, and it's called the Jackie Gleason Billiards Room. Beautiful large room with beautiful billiards tables, dark, very cool, you know, in the AC, out of the heat. And so there were a lot of people in there enjoying playing billiards. And it looked like there was maybe one extra like small room for classes, or you could sit there and work.
Yeah.
But that was all that was inside of this rec center. I think you saw some more stuff outside.
Yeah, I walked around and kind of scoped it out. It looks like we just have tennis courts back here. I did not see any pickleball courts anywhere. Beautiful tennis courts. They're totally empty right now, and no swimming pool at this rec center, but they do have I guess it's Silver Lake. They have a little pond, a little lake over there, again with a little boardwalk and a little dock at the end of it. So very picturesque setting up here, and like Tiffany said, inside this rec center, and pretty much inside all the rec centers, they're very nice and cool. So that's kind of a little bonus tip for you. If you want to save on your summer AC electric bill, well, just turn your AC up in your house and then go hang out in one of the rec centers all day. Kind of a good way to, you know, budget or save some money there, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So there's 2 more rec centers up here, but it's kind of getting late in the day, so we'll have to save those for another adventure. So welcome back to Sawgrass Grove. This is where we began our video, about 6 hours ago. Been a fun adventure today, right?
It was a fun adventure. Saw some things we'd never seen before.
So let us know in the comments below what was the favorite part of today's trip. Hope you enjoyed seeing some of this older section, the historic section of the Villages. If you haven't done so by now, make sure you smash that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, drop us a comment, and then do us another awesome favor by sharing this video and our channel with other awesome people that are just looking for fun and positive content, or looking for more information about the Villages. Hope you have an awesome rest of your week. We will see you in the next video.
You need to go to the middle.
Good call, baby doll.
Awesome.